Hello and welcome. Today we are going to take a look at layout grids, margin, padding and spacing. And by the end of this task, you will learn how to set up an 8-point grid system and a 12-column grid layout. In summary, grids are just visual aids that allow us to lay out elements on a page, while spacing refers to the general use of space in a design, which can be implemented using margin and padding. When the space is actually outside the container of the content, it is called margin. But if it is within the container of the content, it is called padding. But hold on, before we dive in, let's take a look at how these elements are used in the real world. And for that, let's move over to this website called Medium. So I'm just going to activate this my draw on page. Okay, so I want to be able to draw on this page. And I'm going to right click right here and click on inspect. So once I click on inspect, I just want to show you some of the so I'm just going to drag this up and move to layout, and I want to activate this show track sizes, extended grid lines, and also I want to activate this grid overlay. Okay, so let me activate that grid overlay right there. Okay, so let me drag this down. So right now on this website, you can actually see these grids right here, and if you count them, you can see that we have 12. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 column grids right here, and you can see that this basically is helping them lay things out on this page. Like I said, it's just a visual guide. Okay, now if you look at this section, you can see that right on this section, they've divided this 12 column grid into 3 to place this content. We have the first one, which basically runs from here. You can see it clearly right there. Okay, this is like the grid, the four column grid here holding this content, and from here we have another one here. Let me go ahead and change that color. Okay, let me change the color to red so we can actually see the difference. Let me go ahead, okay, and draw now. 1, we have another one right here, 4, okay, and from here we have another one, okay, and down here, sorry, this particular thing is covering it. So let me just move it away. So basically this is what you have. You can see how they've divided this into 3, okay, into 4 columns and placed content inside. Meanwhile, when you scroll down, let me go ahead and delete. Okay, now when you scroll down again, you can see that we are still having 12-point grid, but now they've also changed the arrangement because now we have more content. And for this particular one, they've used here, okay, let's just corner from here, let's take a look at that. So we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, they've used 7 to arrange the content on the left hand side, and they've used 4 to arrange the content on the right hand side, and you can see they've left this particular column empty. So basically this is what grid helps us achieve. It basically helps us place things on the page. Okay, that's what you just need to know. When it comes to grids can be stretchy and also can be fixed. Now let's take a look at the example of a stretchy grid and a fixed grid. Now when you come to this website, Linda Ikeji website, you can see the way this website is, and right here you can see the content of this website in this box. Now if I try resizing this, you notice that the content does not stretch with my browser. Okay, you can see that the content is right there and it's fixed, unlike if I so this is like a fixed grid. Okay, but when you come over to MTN's website and you try to resize things, you can see how everything is resizing. Okay, so this is a fluid grid. So these are some of the things you should know. So this is stretchy. Okay, this is stretchy, while this is basically at the center. Okay, you can see the content is basically at the center. Okay, so I'm just going to make this big, and we're just going to get back to our Figma file and start creating